this is what we're talking about. All right, Chuck, we've been looking at, everyone works on the single hand removal here, but we know that if we got two of the party, we're looking at that. So whether he's using a Hubud entry, okay, or a Sembrada, hence wing block entry, all right, this knife is going to come in an arc, because let's look at this. Let's say if Chuck, whatever Chuck's first motion is here, let's say he's doing Sembrada or wing block. Once he brings my arms across my center. So once this is coming, odds of me trying to stab him, I'm gonna run to my own arm. If I do stab him here, he's got the removal. Okay. So now if he comes across here, okay, now this is what we're talking about. We're talking about that. Okay. So as soon as both of my hands cross, all right, he's throwing the shot right into my xiphoid process. He's staying connected. All right, so that's an important thing, that you stay connected. All right, so as this is coming across here, if I come across here, see, boom, boom, stay connected. That's beautiful. And you see, and then he's finishing the Sembrada motion right on the trachea. Why not? If you could do it to a stick, why can't you do it to a head? Why can't you do it to a shoulder? All right, this is stuff that you guys want to start thinking about. All right, because it can't just be a stick drill. It just can't be a drill where Chuck and I are just doing Sembrada. You know, it's got to be more than just Sembrada. Okay, this motion, the first motion here, that's what he's using. Okay, with the knife, when you're looking at it, he's accepting it the same way. Okay, so the point of this is that you have to elaborate the tiny sections. Sembrada is just a set of 5 shots going back and forth. The Filipinos mixed it together to create the drill, you know, off of the Japanese motion, which is great. But at the same time, they are still segmented motions. All right, so basically what we're trying to look at is we just taking knives instead. Go ahead, give me that knife. Like for instance, what we were doing, now normally when we do Hubud, if we were doing Hubud and I have knives, okay, a lot of times what I used to learn is that when he's throwing the punch and I'm doing Hubud, you're staying with the skin on skin or using the puños and stuff. But why wouldn't I just use the edges? Why wouldn't I just use the edges? You know, so the thing is, I'm going to start in the classical two-hand, but as soon as he feels blade, he's going to move on it. He's going to move on it. These are the little things that are going to happen. I freaked him out. You know, these are the little things that we start looking at. If you don't look at that, all we're doing is we're staying within the frame of the box. That's something. That's okay. That's something that we don't want to do. We want to get outside of the frames. It's okay to color outside the lines because it's your creativity. You know, that is what self-expression, that's what self-awareness is all about. All right, we're going to make a couple more in a second, okay? Thanks a lot.